Today we're walking through the pullback heading into Ripple Swell. There's been a lot of pain the last couple days, and there's a lot of macro mechanics behind it and why these liquidity shifts may actually be setting us up and not shaking us out. We had Fed funding stress at month end, Japan's tightening the carry math, US data came in soft, and the repo facility usage is spiking, all right before Swell kicks off tonight. Let's break down the charts, the plumbing, and the flows because this volatility actually has a story, and it's pointing towards November being a convergence month, not a collapse. Good morning, XRP Army. Welcome back to the channel. It is the day. It is November 4th. It is a fantastic Taco Tuesday. Ripple Swell kicks off tonight. It is the day I have been standing at the rooftop screaming for. So as always, if it's your first time here, kick back, relax, and enjoy yourself. But if it's your second time, it's time for payment. You need to subscribe, smash the like button, and leave a comment. Let me know you are here. I appreciate every single one of you, even the random negative comments. They just add fuel to the fire. So without further ado, let's hop into the chart. All right, so after we got off here yesterday, we were sitting at 240, and almost immediately, XRP decided to dump on me and make me look like a liar. And we fell into this 230 all the way down to 222 area, and now we're sitting at 231. So unfortunately, we lost support at 240 and then flipped it. So now 240 is going to be our next line of resistance. We have support at 220. If we fall below 220, things can get dicey, just like we did on the liquidation event. So 220 is key. We're looking for a confirmed breakout above 240. Moving into 270 like we were talking about yesterday. Ripple Swell is tonight. There was lots of negative macroeconomic data, but I'm also expecting some positive macroeconomic data on Wednesday that could turn into a catalyst, and we'll discuss that as well. So 231 is where we're at right now. Watch for 220. If we fall below 220, you can start to worry a little bit. If we break above 240, we're moving to this 248 line next, and we'll see what happens there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the information. I'm going to go straight to the Wall Street Journal. U.S. factory activity contracts at faster pace as production lags. The Institute for Supply Management Index fell to 48.7 in October from 49.1. So we have bad jobs data, bad labor data. That's what's called, that feeds into it. And then we're going to go ahead and add on to that. Banks borrow a record $50 billion at Fed's new SRF amid hot repo rates on RRPs spiked to $52 billion in the opposite direction. So on Halloween, we had a $50 billion spike in repo. This is liquidity problems. Month-end liquidity palooza. Banks finally used the new improved SRF, and the way the Fed has been exhorting them to use it to keep a lid on repo rates. Dallas Fed President Lori Logan's speech this morning couldn't incorporate what happened at the Fed's new and improving standing repo facility at the auction this morning and auction this afternoon, but she should be pleased. The usage of the SRF, where banks borrowed the Fed overnight at 4%, currently spiked to $50 billion, the highest rate since the SRF was established in July of 2021. So think about that. There is the highest need for liquidity since its inception 4 years ago, all in one day, all after Japan said, we're going to hike in December, January. They're not saying it's connected, but read the tea leaves. Okay, so we have a boom in liquidity. We have factory issues and labor issues. We just had a rate cut, and now Japan's talking about rate hikes. Here they said that they stayed at their 0.5% cut. I did a video yesterday saying that they were basically announcing they're going to hike in December or January, and everyone else needs to figure it out, okay? But here is the actual document of the monetary policy. They have kept it at 0.5% while we cut. That puts stress on the carry trade. And then immediately after this, see, October 30th, immediately after this, we had a run on the repo markets. I don't think that's coincidence, but that's just me. And let's get into the government shutdown. Government shutdown on verge of surpassing record as Thune says he's optimistic about ending the impasse this week. That was as of November 3rd, yesterday. So what do we know about the 34-day government shutdown? Senate Majority Leader John Thune said he's optimistic about ending a government shutdown this week, and the upper chamber would take its 14th vote on a House-passed funding bill on Tuesday. So they're voting today. Ripple Swell tonight. I just think based on my sort of gut, he says, I just think based on sort of my gut of how things are operating, I think we're getting close to an off-ramp here, the South Dakota Republican told reporters in the Capitol. The shutdown is set to become the longest on record on Tuesday evening, when it would surpass the record set in 2019. Meanwhile, the U.S. Department of Agriculture told the federal court that it will tap into its contingency fund to allow states to issue partial November benefits until the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Eligible households will receive 50% of their SNAP benefits in November, but the USDA warned that some states might experience delays in getting money out the door. So, man. So it looks like this is actually going to happen this week. We called it, folks. I mean, I don't want to get too early, but I mean, we've been calling it for a month that it was going to happen this week. It's almost like it's lining up. All right, Ripple's RLUSD enters top 10 USD stablecoins less than a year after debut. I cannot talk today. Ripple USD, a stablecoin created XRP issuer Ripple, has crossed a $1 billion market capitalization, marking a major milestone less than 1 year after its launch. It is a top 10 stablecoin with $1 billion less than 1 year after launch. Think of this rate of adoption. This is amazing. Officially launched in December of 2024, the Ripple USD RLUSD stablecoin has achieved a remarkable 1,278% year-to-date growth in market capitalization. The stablecoin first broke through the 1 billion mark on Monday, just a few days after reaching 900 million on October 24th, according to CoinGecko. So, okay, my phone just rang out. I don't even care. I'm not going to edit it out. They went from 900 million on October 24th to $1 billion yesterday. Think about that, guys. 100 million in a week. That's how fast this is going. They just got Evernorth launched in 2 weeks. Ripple is moving fast. Like they cannot. Oh my gosh, dude. If you cannot see this on-ramp happening, oh my gosh. So that is all the news today. I cannot be more excited. I know the price dropped. That was, again, you have to read the tea leaves. That's all macroeconomic. We are here for the long haul. We are here for what they are building. We are here for the use case. We are here for the utility. The price chart is just to add context to what's actually happening in the larger macroeconomic scale. And you can see how it reacts to certain things as they come in, like the bad news yesterday and the price drop, right? It has nothing to do with Ripple. That's just macroeconomic BS. So this is why we need to understand the flows of the chart. The entire market crashed yesterday. It wasn't just XRP, okay? Liquidity is the problem, and liquidity is what XRP fixes. Know what you hold, everybody. It is important. Again, not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. If you made it to the end of the video, comment swell, because it kicks off tonight. I got New York in the background. I'm excited. I'm going to be paying attention. I'm going to be watching, and I will be here for you guys first thing tomorrow morning, if not tonight. We'll see what happens. But as always, please like and subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. You guys are amazing. You are my favorites. I love every single one of you. Leave a comment. Let me know. Get rid of the clown boys talking smack because they don't like my videos. It's whatever. It's fuel to the fire. I'll let you guys take care of that, but I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to comment swell. I'll see you on the next video. I'm pumped. Let's go. Later.